Hello guys, my name is Fauzi Akbar Surahman and this is my mid-test project. The first is Introduction to C-test. What is a C-test? A C-test is a type of language assessment that requires filling in missing parts of words in a passage. It's often used in language proficiency exams to evaluate reading comprehension, vocabulary, and grammar. In a C test, typically every second word has half of its letters deleted, and test takers must reconstruct the missing letters based on context. History of the C test. The C test was developed in the early 1980s by language researchers Ulrich Ratz and Christine Klein Brawley as an alternative to the traditional closed test. It was designed to be more objective, reliable, and less dependent on context clues than other test types. Structure and design of a C-test. Selection of text. Passages for C-test are carefully chosen to reflect a range of difficulty levels appropriate for the test takers' language proficiency from beginner to advanced. Topics might include general knowledge, news, or everyday conversation, as long as the vocabulary is accessible. Deletion pattern. Every second word has the second half removed, regardless of its length. For example, she quickly realized that it was a mistake by appearance. She quick blank realized the blank, it W blank, A, miss blank. Word choices. The deleted words should be content-bearing nouns, verbs, adjectives rather than simple articles or prepositions, ensuring that C-test truly assesses comprehension and vocabulary words. With irregular or complex structures might be selected to increase difficulty in advanced tests. Skills assessed in C-test. Reading comprehension. The ability to make sense of the passage as a whole and follow the logical flow is critical for reconstructing missing words, grammar, and syntax knowledge. Since learners need to predict endings, grammar plays a big role. Recognizing patterns like verb conjugation, plural forms, and sentence structure helps in completing the words correctly. Vocabulary and collocation knowledge. Knowing common word pairings, collocations, or contextually appropriate vocabulary aids in choosing the correct completions. Advantages of using C-test in language assessment. Reliability and objectivity. C-tests provide consistent and objective results because they limit the influence of random guessing or broad context inference. They are often more reliable than traditional open-ended closed tests. Time efficiency. C-tests are shorter, requiring less time than traditional tests, while still providing reliable measurements of proficiency. Diagnostic feedback. The specific words students struggle with often highlight particular gaps in grammar, vocabulary, or reading comprehension. This allows instructors to tailor further instruction to address these weaknesses. Effective study and preparation strategies. Contextual reading practice. Practice reading diverse texts with the aim of understanding general meaning and guessing unfamiliar words from context. This, this dishonest inference skills crucial for C-tests. Grammar and syntax review. Review key grammatical structures. C-tests often expose weakness in verb conjugation, tense usage, pluralization, and sentence structure. Practicing these elements can greatly improve performance. Expanding vocabulary. Work on expanding vocabulary by learning common synonyms, antonyms, and collocations. Word pairs. This is essential since C tests rely heavily on vocabulary knowledge. Part 2. Developing the C test simulation. Text selection. Text 1. Topic travel. Traveling can be a great way to learn about new cultures and people. It allows you to experience different ways of life and see places you've only read about. Many people find that they return home with a new perspective and appreciation for their own culture. Text 2. Topic technology. Technology has changed the way we live our daily lives. From smartphones to laptops, we are constantly connected. While this can be convenient, it also means we have less privacy. People are now more aware of how their data is used and shared. Applying the C-test method. Below is how the C-test would look with every second word partially deleted, starting from the second sentence in each text. Text 1. Travel. Traveling can be a great way to learn about new call blank and PO blank, it all blank, you two EXP blank, different ways of LI blank and CPLA blank. You've only read blank about many PO blank, find that TH blank written how blank with a ne blank perspective and app for their O blank culture. Text 2. Technology. Technology has changed the WA blank, we lead blank, our day blank, lives from smart blank to lab blank, we are cons blank, connected, while th blank can be con blank. It also MEA blank, we have lab blank, privacy, people are no blank, more over blank of how the blank data is US blank and sub blank. So there's something that missing from this text. This is what this is called the C test. Creating a scoring guide, scoring criteria, full restoration, 1 point for each word correctly restored, sex spelling, partial restoration, 0.5 points. If part of the missing portion is correct, but there is a minor spelling or structural error, incorrect or omitted restoration, 0 points for any word not attempted or incorrectly restored. Proficiency determination, high proficiency, 80 until 100% of words correctly restored. Intermediate proficiency, 50 until 79% of words correctly restored. Low proficiency, below 50% of words correctly restored. Justification, text choice. The selected texts cover everyday topics relevant to intermediate students. Travel and technology, these topics are suitable as they use accessible vocabulary and grammar. Align with an intermediate level, helping students demonstrate their grasp of commonly used language structures. Advantages of the C test for language proficiency assessment. Comprehensive skill evaluation, C-test effectively assess reading comprehension, vocabulary knowledge, and grammatical awareness. As students must understand the context to restore words correctly. Increase validity. Over closed tests, unlike closed tests where specific words are removed, C-tests require reconstructing multiple words, which provides a more reliable picture of language processing and knowledge. Practicality. C-tests are easy to administer and score, making them efficient for large classes, and the scoring provides clear indicators of language proficiency across different levels. That's it, miss, from me. Thank you very much for listening.